There's been some requests on social media on how to make pizza on the Blackstone, so let's get into it. You want to start by preheating your griddle to a medium heat and then go down to a low heat when you add your dough. Now this is for a fresh pizza dough only. So I'm going to go ahead and assume you already have your pizza dough made and your holes with the fork and all that stuff is done. You can do store-bought or homemade. You want to start by lightly oiling the griddle, very lightly, and then you're going to go ahead and put some garlic powder down. I'm going to do one with garlic powder and one without. Then you want to take your pizza dough and lay it right on top of that garlic powder. Now this is going to give that bottom crust a garlic flavor right on the bottom of your crust. And then you're going to simply cook it until it's cooked all the way through. And once the bottom is browned up enough that to your liking, you're going to go ahead and flip it over and do the top. You will have to move this around as you cook. Please be careful, it is very hot. And you will see in the clip just a minute ago before I flipped it, you can see I did a close-up of it actually the dough changing colors or when it's starting to cook. Once you have the pizza browned to your liking and fully cooked, you're going to turn off the griddle. Now on the other side of the griddle, you're going to be on a low heat and you're going to cook your toppings. You want to start sauteing your vegetables right before your pizza dough is done. You can do any toppings that you like, but right now I am going to saute up some onions. Now those are going to take a little bit longer to cook, so I did start those off first. So any sauteed vegetables like peppers, onions, mushrooms, you're going to go ahead and cook those up first. And then anything else like your jarred stuff, like your olives, pepperoncinis, banana peppers, you're going to do last. And you're also going to heat up your pepperoni on the griddle. By heating up all of your toppings, it's going to help melt that cheese on the top, and that's what you want. So you want to saute all your vegetables first, and then anything jarred, you're going to do second. And right before you put down the sauce, you're going to start cooking up and heating up that pepperoni. You're going to lightly put some sauce down on the top of your pizza. Don't do too much or it will be soggy. Then you're going to put down your cheese and then your toppings and then more cheese on the top. And then, of course, any seasonings of your choice, like oregano, basil, Italian seasoning, or a Little Caesar Zap seasoning, or any pizza seasonings that you like. As you can see in the video, I'm only topping one pizza at a time. Now, if you're going to do a pizza with meats, like sausage, hamburger meat, bacon, you're going to want to have that pre-cooked way ahead of time before doing any of the pizza making steps. And if you're going to use any deli meats, you want to put those on the griddle about the same time you're putting your pepperoni on there. Just make sure that you don't burn it. You can overcook the pepperoni, and you can also overcook the deli meats if you're doing deli meats or salami. Those only take like 30 seconds on the griddle. So make sure you're heating up your pepperoni last. It does not take that long. So this pizza right here, I am only doing a cheese pizza and pepperoni. So that pizza right there is done. It's just going to sit there until the cheese is fully melted. Again, the griddle is turned off. Now I'm going to start my second pizza. What it's going to have on it is jalapeno peppers, olives, banana peppers, and sauteed onions and some pepperoni. Again, you can use any toppings that you like. This is just what I had at home, so this is what I am doing. I made the kids pizza and now I'm making the adult pizza. Same thing as before, put on my sauteed stuff, and then I'm going to put my jar stuff on, and then the pepperoni, and then I'm going to top it with some cheese. For the seasoning for this one, I am using the Blackstone honey jalapeno. And when the cheese is melted, it is done. You do have to move the pizza around. The crust could burn. My kids were hungry, so the crust did not brown up as much as I had liked it to. My kids were being very impatient when I was videoing this, and they just wanted to eat their dinner. So like I said, when you cook your dough, you want to get the dough browned up to your liking, because that's going to be the cooking process and that's how it's going to turn out. So here's a close-up shot. I'm going to lift it up here for a second, and you can see that the dough is fully cooked on the bottom and it is browned on the bottom. I just didn't brown the top as much. That's not how my kids like it, so it's how I made it. You have two options to get these pizzas off the griddle. You can serve it right on the griddle on the other side where it's turned off, or you can take a pizza peel and take those right off if you do not have a pizza peel. Very easy. Grab a cutting board and your spatula and then just scoop the pizza right up onto that cutting board and it's off. For me, I'm going to go ahead and serve this right on top of the griddle, and I am going to slice it right on that griddle itself. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Bye guys, and I'll see you in the next video.